ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखादमृतद्रव संयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ समस्त देवतानां ऋषीणां गुरूणां कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्धि द्वारा श्रीमद्भागवत उपनिषदुक्त परमात्मनः अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं च विश्वशान्ति कल्याणार्थं च श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणशास्त्रस्य अष्टमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् एकादशस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। अथ आदौ पारायणं समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। With this 23rd chapter of 8th Skandha, Sri Vamana Avatara is over. So many things can be explained for hours together. Only thing is, we must believe Bhagavan's presence. Like Bali, be committed to the great Dana Gunam as well as not going back by the words. Then the grace of God comes, seemingly appearing to take away everything of this world, but only to give us the better things in the outer world or the next world. Means what? Any day, our knowledge of the truth, our devotion to the Lord at its highest level of surrender, our values, our hard work, they never go waste. Increase this faith and stick to these four: hard work, values, devotion, and knowledge. We are always evolving only. Opposite of that, instead of hard work, laziness, whatever we have, that also goes away. If we have negative values, nobody helps us or gives us any type of value importance. Bhakti nahi hai, so we only are denying Bhagwan's Krupa. And without knowledge, we are murkha only, creating hell to us wherever we are. So through every of these stories, we have to catch those sublime things. Bhagavan's Astitva, and we as a Jiva keep him as the goal. While reaching the goal, live life like this, so that we are safe, we are evolved. Okay. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. अथ अष्टमस्कन्धः अथ त्रयोविंशोऽध्यायः श्रीशुक उवाच ओम् इति उक्तवन्तं पुरुषं पुरातनं महानुभावोऽखिल साधु सम्मतः बद्धाञ्जलिर्बाष्पकलाकुलेक्षणः भक्त्युद्गलो गद्गदया गिराब्रवीत् बलिरुवाच अहो प्रणामाय कृतः समुद्यमः प्रपन्नभक्तार्थविधौ समाहितः यल्लोकपालैस्त्वदनुग्रहो मरैः अलब्धपूर्वोपसदे सुरेर्पितः श्रीशुक उवाच इत्युक्त्वा हरिमानम्य ब्रह्माणं सभवं ददः निवेशसुतलं प्रीतः बलिर्मुक्तः सहासुरैः एवमिन्द्राय भगवान् प्रत्यानीय त्रिविष्टपं पूरयित्वादितेः कामम् अशासत् सकलं जगतु लब्धप्रसादं निर्मुक्तं पौत्रं वंशधरं बलिं निशाम्य भक्तिप्रवणः प्रह्लाद इदमब्रवीत् प्रह्लाद उवाच नेमं विरिञ्चो लभते प्रसादं न श्रीर्न शर्वः किमुतापरे ये यन्नो सुराणाम् अपि दुर्गपालः विश्वाभिवन्द्यैरभिवन्दिताङ्घ्रिः यत्पादपद्ममकरन्दनिषेवणेन ब्रह्मादयः शरणदाश्नुवते विभूतिः कस्मात् वयं कुसृतयः कलयो नयस्ते दाक्षिण्यदृष्टिपदवीं भवतः प्रणीताः चित्रं तवेहितमहोमितयोगमाया लीलाविसृष्टभुवनस्य विशारदस्य सर्वात्मनः समदृशो विषमः स्वभावः भक्तप्रियो यदसि कल्पतरुस्वभावः श्रीभगवानुवाच वत्स प्रह्लाद भद्रं ते प्रयाहि सुतलालयं मोदमानः स्वपौत्रेण ज्ञातीनां सुखमावह नित्यं द्रष्टासि मां तत्र गदापाणिमवस्थितं मद्दर्शनमहाह्लाद ध्वस्तकर्मनिबन्धनः श्रीशुक उवाच आज्ञां भगवतो राजन् प्रह्लादो बलिना सह बाणमित्यमलप्रज्ञः मूर्ध्न्याधाय कृताञ्जलिः परिक्रम्यादिपुरुषं सर्वासुरचमूपतिः प्रणतस्तदनुज्ञातः प्रविवेश महाबिलम् अथाहोशनसम्राजन् हरिर्नारायणोऽन्तिके आसीनं ऋत्विजां मध्ये सदसि ब्रह्मवादिनां श्रीभगवानुवाच ब्रह्मन् सन्तनुशिष्यस्य कर्मच्छिद्रं वितन्वतः यत्तत्कर्मसु वैषम्यं ब्रह्मदृष्टं समं भवेत् शुक्र उवाच कुतस्तत्कर्म वैषम्यं यस्य कर्मेश्वरो भवान् यज्ञेशो यज्ञपुरुषः परः सर्वभावेन पूजितः मन्त्रतस्तन्त्रतश्छिद्रं देशकालहार्हवस्तुतः सर्वं करोति निश्छिद्रं नाम संकीर्तनं तव तथापि वदतो भूमन् करिष्याम्यनुशासनम् एतच्छ्रेयः परं पुंसां यत्तवाज्ञानुपालनं श्रीशुक उवाच प्रतिनन्द्य हरेराज्ञाम् उशना भगवानिति यज्ञच्छिद्रं समाधत्त बलेर्विप्रर्षिभिः सह एवं बलेर्महीं राजन् भिक्षित्वा वामनो हरिः ददौ भ्रात्रे महेन्द्राय त्रिदिवं यत्परैर्हृतं प्रजापतिपतिर्ब्रह्मा देवर्षिपितृभूमिपैः दक्ष भृग्वङ्गिरो मुख्यैः कुमारेण भवेन च कश्यपस्यादितेः प्रीत्यै सर्वभूतभवाय च लोकानां लोकपालानाम् अकरोद्वामनं पतिं वेदानां सर्वदेवानां धर्मस्य यशसः श्रियः मङ्गलानां व्रतानां च कल्पं स्वर्गापवर्गयोः उपेन्द्रं कल्पयाञ्चक्रे पतिं सर्वविभूतये तदा सर्वाणि भूतानि भृशं मुमुदुरे नृप ततस्त्विन्द्रः पुरस्कृत्य देवयानेन वामनं लोकपालैर्दिवं निन्ये ब्रह्मणा चानुमोदितः प्राप्य त्रिभुवनं च इन्द्रः उपेन्द्रभुजपालितः श्रिया परमया जुष्टः मुमुदे गतसाध्वसः ब्रह्मा शर्वः कुमारश्च भृग्वाद्या मुनयो नृप पितरः सर्वभूतानि सिद्धा वैमानिकाश्च ये सुमहत्कर्म तद्विष्णोः गायन्तः परमाद्भुतं धिष्ण्यानि स्वानि ते जग्मुः अदितिं च शशंसिरे सर्वमेतत् मया ख्यातं भवतः कुलनन्दन उरुक्रमस्य चरितं श्रोतॄणाम् अघमोचनम् पारं महिम्न उरुविक्रमतो गृणानः यः पार्थिवानि विममे सरजांसि मर्त्यः किं जायमान उत जात उपैति मर्त्यः इत्याह मन्त्रदृक् ऋषिः पुरुषस्य यस्य य इदं देवदेवस्य हरेरद्भुत कर्मणः avataranucharitam shrunvanyati param gatim क्रियमाणे कर्मणीदं दैवे पित्र्येथ मानुषे यत्र यत्रानुकीर्त्येत तत्तेषां सुकृतं विदुः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायाम् अष्टमस्कन्धे वामनचरितो नाम त्रयोविंशोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। So Vamana Charitra, in whichever the auspicious occasions, if somebody sings or talks, they will get immense phala. This is what is the phala shruti. And here Sri Vamanaji sends Bali to Rasatala and says to Prahlaji, you also go enjoy with your members, family. I'll also come there. You will see every day me. By seeing that way me, talking to me, all your upata durita kshaya happens. It's a beautiful thing, although we have studied exhaustively. Again, it reminds us of all that. So these stories tell us कि भगवान इंद्र को power देते हैं. Indra, while being indulgent, again by that time he starts enjoying. Some Rakshasas do lot of tapasya. They get power and defeat Indra and they come to power. So it goes on in the Srishti. You can be a part of it continuously. And one day when you get fed up, we want to come out of it once for all. At that time, the Vedanta Jnanam helps us to discover ourselves in which all these are not there at all. But before that, in this way, by Papa Karma, go to Narakadi Dukkha, Punya Karma, become Devata Rupa, get to the Swargadi Uttama Loka. Anyway, keep on studying Shastra, become conscious of what you want to achieve, and for that, what to be done. Keep doing it. Don't allow the mind to get into laziness of non-performance, nor into the negative qualities, nor into the weaknesses and miseries whenever we are lost or whenever we are overpowered by others or the enemies. Keep mind always in that healthy mood of inspiration to reach the set goals. Even if not reached, keep on trying. All in all, along with our effort, the Guru Krupa, Ishvara Krupa always should be sought. That way it is. Thank you. Tomorrow in 24th last chapter, we will see Matsya Avatara. Only in one chapter we will see. Then anyway we started from 7th, 11th, 12th we anyway chanted. So next इसके बाद नवा स्कंद होगा, पढ़ते ही जाएंगे 10 मिनट डेली before we do our 11th skandha. Thank you. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री भागवत शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री सूत शरणं मम, श्री शुकदेव शरणं मम, श्री व्यास शरणं मम, श्री नारद शरणं मम, श्री कुमार शरणं मम, श्री ब्रह्मा शरणं मम, श्री विष्णु शरणं मम, श्री परब्रह्म शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं, यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्त्ययं रसः, अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मा मुञ्चत कर्हिचित्। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणम् एकादश स्कन्धः मुक्तिर्हित्वान्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः। अत एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः। श्री भगवानुवाच। Let us do from 22. ओम एषा बुद्धिमतां बुद्धिः मनीषा च मनीषिणां यत् सत्यम् अनृतेनेह मर्त्येनाप्नोति मामृतम् एष ते विहितः कृत्स्नः ब्रह्मवादस्य संग्रहः समासव्यासविधिना देवानाम् अपि दुर्गमः अभीक्ष्णशस्ते गदितं ज्ञानं विस्पष्टयुक्तिमतो एतत् विज्ञायमुच्येत पुरुषो नष्टसंश्रयः संशयः सुविविक्तं तव प्रश्नं मयैतदपि धारयेत् सनातनं ब्रह्म गुह्यं परं ब्रह्माधिगच्छति य एतन्मम भक्तेषु सम्प्रदद्यात् सुपुष्कलं तस्याहं ब्रह्मदायस्य ददाम्यात्मानमात्मना य एतत् समधीयेत पवित्रं परमं शुचि स पूयेताहर मां ज्ञानदीपेन दर्शयन् य एतत् श्रद्धया नित्यम् अव्यग्रह शृणुयात् नरः मयि भक्तिं परां कुर्वन् कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते अपि उद्धवत्वया ब्रह्म सखे समवद्धारितम् अपि ते विगतो मोहः शोकश्चासौ मनोभवः नैतत्त्वया दाम्भिकाय नास्तिकाय शठाय च अशुश्रूषो रभक्ताय दुर्विनीताय दीयताम एतैर्दोषैर्विहीनाय ब्रह्मण्याय प्रियाय च साधवे शुचये ब्रूयात् भक्तिः स्यात् शूद्रयोषिताम नैतद्विज्ञाय जिज्ञासोः ज्ञातव्यमवशिष्यते पीत्वा पीयूषम् अमृतं पातव्यं नावशिष्यते ज्ञाने कर्मणि योगे च वार्तायां दण्डधारणे यावान् अर्थो नृणां तात तवांस्ते अहं चतुर्विधः मर्त्यो यदा त्यक्तसमस्तकर्म निवेदितात्मा विचिकीर्षितो मे तदामृतत्वं प्रतिपद्यमानः मयात्मभूताय च कल्पते वै श्रीशुक उवाच स एवमादर्शितयोगमार्गः तदोत्तमश्लोकवचो निशम्य बद्धाञ्जलिः प्रीति उपरुद्ध कण्ठः न किञ्चिदूचेश्रुपरिप्लुताक्षः विष्टभ्य चित्तं प्रणयावघूर्णम् धैर्येण राजन् बहुमन्यमानः कृताञ्जलिः प्राह यदुप्रवीरं शीर्ष्णा स्पृशंस्तत् चरणारविन्दम् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. So every shloka in this entire Bhagavatam, especially 9th, 11th Skandham, in that especially the 29th chapter, so valuable, precious for us to repeatedly study, thoroughly understand, keep in the heart, try to practice. Recently, Bhagavan says to us in 22nd shloka, latest is a very simple meaning, but then very, very essential. There are some things very useless, but very complicated, and we go into that and waste all our life. There are some very simple things, and they give us such a tremendous benefits, etc., and we don't value. It can be a tulasi pauda in our house. Daily 3-4 पत्ते लेके खाओ. It will give such a health. So पूजा करने वाला तुलसी should be different. उसको touch नहीं करना. But the other one you can pluck flowers and have. So little nama japa we do. How much tremendous help it does. But these simple things, but highly helping things, we don't mind. We don't bother. And the complicated things of trying to fulfill desires by becoming slaves to objects and the people, trying to propitiate them, extend our attachment, making them attached to us, and none of them become successful for a long time. How much ever you love your wife or husband or children, they have their own ego, they have their own selfishness, they have their own ideology, and you with hands holding to the head, अब मैं कितना करूं क्या करूं कि ये लोग मुझे समझे. We waste our entire life that you only एक thing हमको समझना है कि यहाँ कोई किसी को समझने का है ही नहीं. Just according to the dharma, whatever is to be given, give. It is love, it is seva, it is money. More than that, mental don't become by becoming sentimental and emotional. But do you think we listen to that? Even after getting 2500 kicks from the world, still shamelessly like go kharavat, donkey ki tarah, we run behind only. Impossible, complicated things we want to do and achieve something through that which never happens. But the simple things of spiritual sadhanas, prayer to Bhagavan, hey Bhagavan, take me to you, make me your dasa, take care of my yoga kshema, hope my adhyatmic sadhana happens. How simple are these prayers? How effective they are. So too, the other things of just accept people as they are. Ho gaya, you'll never have suffering. And if we are really spiritual seekers, regarding the material things, don't take decision. Allow the other material people to take decision. And when it comes to you to do something while protecting yourself, what you have to do, that much you do. What you can do, that much you do. Don't take decision. Like 1 week you try to do this about your business, about money, about food. You leave it to your wife and children. You don't involve. First thing is you get such a shanti. Second thing is they are excited because they were waiting for this freedom only. 1940 India got freedom. हमको तो अभी तक नहीं मिला. Is it not? It's a very subtle secret I am telling. Material things don't decide yours. Allow them. She asks you what क्या बनाए. जो तुम बनाएगी बनाओ. She will make everything and nothing you like. That day you have dal chawal and wash hand. You say you made it, you're like, I don't like it, I don't eat. See freedom. Then she will ask you क्या चाहिए. ये बनाओ. Issue नहीं बनाने का. Otherwise, you insist this to make, she makes the same but in another way because her brother came to home and you are frustrated. From this small little issue onwards, every complicated thing we involve in. Intelligent person slowly comes out of all that endless commotion. Simple sadhanas he does. Clear? So this 22nd verse is the most important shloka, so simple, but the intention behind it, the purpose of it, of Lord saying is so important. What did he say? Esha buddhimatam buddhi. The peak of intelligence of the highly intelligent person is this. So to Manishacha Manishinam. So after lot of trials and errors in life, we come to some correct convictions. So the persons who have highly deeply thought, understood, and came to conviction, among those conviction gained people, the highest conviction is this. सो बुद्धिमतों में श्रेष्ठ बुद्धिमान, उस श्रेष्ठ बुद्धिमान का श्रेष्ठ बुद्धि. जिनको कन्विक्शन हुआ, उन कन्विक्शन पाए हुए लोगों में सबसे ज्यादा कन्विंस्ड व्यक्ति, उनके मन में जो सबसे ऊंचा कन्विक्शन है वो ये है. दैट मीन्स व्हाट? इफ वी आर इंटेलिजेंट वी हैव टू बी कन्विंस्ड ओनली अबाउट दिस. If we are convinced about this, then only we are intelligent. What is that? Satyam anrutena iha martyena apnoti ma amrutam. Having born as a human being, using it for the best of the purposes before it goes away from us. And the bestest purpose for which the human life can be used is to know the Satyam Amrutam Bhagavanu. So it is possible, it is to be made possible. Sacrificing this for any temporary gains is not wisdom. Rather, as the age grows, sacrificing other things for this highest thing, if we can decide, we are the intelligent than the intelligent. Because Satyam, Amrutam, Bhagavat Swarupam, these we get with the sadhanas that are told and if we do as a human being. So, in other words, Artha Purushartha, Kama Purushartha, they are endless Maya and Moha. Dharma Purushartha is okay, but it won't give moksha. Only the moksha purushartha liberates us from all limitations. Having born as human, we have to pursue only moksha purushartha. And the moksha is in jnanam, we discover ourselves as not the jiva, but Parama Atma, Sat Chit Ananda Parama. So too, in that moksha purushartha, through bhakti, including aham, sarva upadhi, we do samarpana to the Almighty, the Lord, the controller, ruler, governor, creator, maintainer, dissolver, to that Bhagavan. This is the highest thing one can achieve. Because of the jnana prapti, aham brahmasmi, infinite bliss. Because of total surrender to God through bhakti, complete infinite protection, and He being the all giver to all, when we become devotees to Him, tell me what He will not give us. Tell me that what is that from which He cannot protect us. Tell me that love which Lord cannot give us. भगवान के पास सब कुछ है, भगवान सब कुछ देते हैं, बाकी दुनिया के लोगों में कुछ नहीं है, वो दे नहीं पाते हैं. They have only ego, they have frustration, only that they think, they give. Therefore, a firm decision, firm conviction, through lot of intellection to come to the highest knowledge that as a human, I must achieve only Amrita Swarupa, Satya Swarupa Paramatma. Okay? Yat Satyena, Yat Satyam Anrutena Iha Martena Apnoti Maha Amrutam. అనృతేన మర్త్యేన మానవ జీవనేన సత్యం అమృతం పరమాత్మానం యత్ ప్రాప్నోతి. The one who convinced to get to this is called highly truly convinced person with conviction. So to buddhimatam buddhi. So बुद्धि का पराकाष्ठा उपयोगिता इसी में है, शाश्वत परमात्मा को पाने का निश्चय. I'm again and again pausing at this sloka every day because this is the essence to be gained as the result of how many ever number of shastras we heard in the class and in entire future study as well as life. If at all, one thing we have to strengthen is this only ki other than Bhagavat Prapti, nothing can be, should be the Lakshyam. मुझे सिर्फ भगवान को पाना है, मेरो तो गिरधर गोपाल दूसरों न कोई. Develop and this shastra again and again when we study, then that conviction becomes stronger. At the same time, we are going through all sukha dukkha as a prarabdha, as a karma phala. They also help us when we think about them. They are all limited, conditioned. Therefore, let us have unconditional, infinite Paramatma Anubhuti. इस तरह से हम अपने आप को weaning away from the binding worldliness and turning towards spirituality, we have to do more and more, more and more. Point one. Point two again in this also, when we come to spirituality, here also it is not the game is over. Here also there are some temptations, spiritual temptations. There are some free offerings of the Siddha Lokas, Siddhis, Uttama Lokas. And also, when we become devotee or have the knowledge of Shastra, people start appreciating us, start doing namaskar to us, give 5-6 lectures, they start calling you Guruji, महात्मा जी. फिर फंस गए वहां भी. देखो, एक ही सीक्रेट आज 1 मिनट में बताते हैं. Let the whole world say million things, appreciations or depreciations. Let we have studied 1000 slokas or not. Point is, have I reached to myself or not should be the question always. If I have not reached, I must try to reach that one. Let anybody say anything, give anything, take away anything, all that I am not bothered. Some people say you are such a great Mahatma. Don't get carried away. चलो वो लोग मान रहे ना, कोई गल नहीं, चलो तो ऐसे रहेंगे. You know what you are. They out of their illusion or confusion or दृष्टि दोषम और कोई फायदा हमसे चाहिए, हमको चढ़ा देते ऊपर. चढ़ नहीं जाना हमको, फिर वही गिराएंगे हमको. पॉइंट वो भी नहीं. पॉइंट इज I know where do I stand. Clear. Where to reach also I must know how to reach. Focus only on that. And remember the funny world. Fellow are good for nothing. Still, this world will praise them as if they are avatar. And they are really the avatars are there and great Mahatmas are. So much love, concern, seva is there. Yet they insult them only. They doubt them only. In your life, how many times you have seen it? See that. Some people you yourself have cheated. Still they trusted you. Cheated और उनको कुछ भी किया होगा अनजाने में. Everybody must have done. Small level or higher level झूठ भी बोला होगा. But other people, you pour so much love, so much concern, honestly, from the core of the heart, but they never trust you, never listened. You are हैरान. सेकंड बात को लेकर हैरान होते हो. अब पहली बात भी लाओ. You never cared some people, they also loved you. And whom you are loving, caring, they don't care you. This is Maya. Never ever get caught up in both. Only question inquiry is, have I reached to my own self? Have I reached my own spiritual goal? How much I am trying for that? Focus only on this. This is called as highest correct intelligent conviction. Buddhimatam buddhi manisha cha manishina. अपना अपना हमको देखना है कहाँ तक पहुंचा मैं. Like I'm talking to you. Even while talking to you, my attention, if it is more on studying and explaining it to you, not myself thinking ki how far I have reached. I am also not that much buddhiman, not that much manishi. While talking to you all that, I must focus on myself, ki how much I have reached to my goal. My main thing goal should not be missed. That's called Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja. Other than that, everything Dukrum Karne, Nahi Nahi Rakshit. That एक श्लोक जो शंकर भगवान ने बोल दिया ना, उसमें you can see the meaning of all Shastras and their essence in that. So it is clear, born as a human being, my only goal is to Bhagavat Prapti. Nothing else. Convinced. Then go to Guru. He will tell what are the sadhanas to be done. Keep on doing. While doing so, Sukha, Dukkha will come depending on Prarabdha. Vyashti Prarabdha, Samishti Prarabdha. The value, if you give it to it, you get lost in it. ठीक है करके take it as Bhagavan's prasada, it doesn't disturb you. इस तरह से अड़े रहना अपने साधना में. I was observing myself yesterday and today. So much terrible ailments physical. I can give up class, stop the class, and stop my upasana puja. कुछ भी नहीं छोड़ा मैं. Not जिद्दी. देख रहा था आई एम डूइंग. या ऑल ये प्रारब्ध भी हुआ, वो भी हो गया. नाउ आई एम फाइन बेटा. The test will come. You can't have answer why this happened to me. It's all prarabdha. It stays for some time and goes away. What we have to do, if it is too serious, the different response would be different. If not that much, accept it as his prasadam and keep on focusing on Parama. इसी को तपस्या कहते हैं. There are two tapasyas. Self-made accepted tapasyas. Second, when difficulties come from the world, going through them with smiling face, continuing our sadhana, this is called as the other tapasya. परीक्षा. तो ये है हमारे जीवन में हमको करने वाली बात. और इसी को जो भी कहते हैं, दे आर गुरुस, दे आर महात्मास. थैंक देम फॉर रिमाइंडिंग अस. Anybody opposite that to this, they talk. They try to induce the value towards artha, kama, bhoga, ityadi in our mind. Understand, they are not matured. They don't know what for human life has to be reached for, used for the ultimate goal. With a smile, you say, it's okay, sir. Please, you continue. I know what to do, where to reach. My gurus are telling me, my shastras are telling me. I am very fully convinced. I am just preparing myself. Please don't bother me. What you said is good and was very good, and I was listening to you. I only was telling to you all this, but once upon a time. Gone are those days. Now I am the sincere student of Shastras, therefore, sincere seeker of truth too. Therefore, hereafter, don't disturb me, sir, with your variety of temptations. If you need to say outside, if it works, say. Else, कीप ए स्माइल आउटसाइड, उनको इतना ही बोलो, अंदर अपने आप को बचाते रहना। हाँ, and nobody goes with us, nobody will answer to our question ki because of you I sacrificed my life, I never did my sadhana. जैसे अकल होना चाहिए। Why did you? दिस वे पीपल, देखो दुनिया, हम माया इसी को कहते हैं, समझना। दे यूज अस, मिस यूज अस, अब्यूज अस, एंड दे नेवर टेक रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इफ एट ऑल वी हैव फॉल्टेड इन आवर साधना और गिव इट अप। ऐसे होते हो, हमको अकल होना चाहिए। इट इज माई इंटेलिजेंस विच शुड टेल मी वेयर टू पुट ए स्टॉप टू द अदर थिंग्स एंड टेक अप माई स्पिरिचुअल साधना। क्लियर हो गया? ये है दिस, विथ दिस एंटायर टीचिंग्स आर ओवर। कि having born as human being, the only goal should be to know Paramatma. If this conviction comes, you are the greatest of the persons with conviction. If you are understanding this, your understanding and intelligence is the par excellence. You are the highest intelligent person in this world. For yourself, there is no comparison. Up to this, हो गया उपदेश. Entire Bhagavata repeated in 11th skandha, 11th skandha repeated in 9th chapter, as asked by Uddhavji as Saramsham. You go back and remember all. That's why Mananam chahiye. Even me also, I need to go through. That's why I'm doing a second time chanting. So that what I spoke to, I should at least remember. And it's good while chanting every chapter, one every day one chapter, थोड़ा याद आ रहा है क्या क्या हमने समझा, याद किया, करना है साधना, क्या करना है, याद आ रहा है। हो गया? नौ भगवान सेस एषते अभिहितः कृत्स्नः ब्रह्मवादस्य संग्रहः समासव्यास विधिना देवानाम् अपि दुर्गमः। एषः, दिस वन, ते, टू यू, कृत्स्नः, completely, अभिहितः, given, completely given to you. What it is? Brahmavadasya sangraha. Sangraha is collection. Like the honeybees collect the honey from flowers, thousands. They make a hive and put the honey there. So we have given you the sangraha of what? Brahmavadasya. Brahmavada is Vedanta Grantha, Vedas. Or like first mantra of Shvetashtaram, Brahmavadino vadante kim karanam brahma kutasma jata jivamakena kvacha sampradishta. So Brahmavadinaha means the one who experienced Brahma. Brahmavadinaha means they are explaining Brahman only on the basis of Brahma called as Veda. So to here also Brahmavada means what? Veda itself. Veda, वेद पढ़ाने वाले, वेद अनुभव में रहने वाले, वेद देने वाले भगवान भी, उन चारों का संग्रह है ये, जो आपको अभी तक हमने बताया. So in Vedas, Purana, Itihasa, so many stories, prasangas, happenings, incidents are there. Now what is the essence of all of them is Jnanam for Moksham. That is what I gave you. येष ते अभिहितः कृत्स्नः, कंप्लीट ब्रह्मवादस्य संग्रह. वेद का सारा संग्रह है, वेद अनुभव करने वालों का सारा संग्रह है, वेदों को देने वाले भगवान का उद्देश्य का संग्रह है, और वेदों का प्रवचन करने वालों का भी यही है. ब्रह्मवाद इज ऑल दैट. सो ब्रह्मवाद का संग्रह मैंने आपको दिया. ज्ञान का सारांश करो. मोक्ष देने वाला ज्ञान जो वेद में है उसका सारांश है, या मोक्ष में रहने वाले मुक्त पुरुष का वाणी ही है, और वो जो दूसरों को मुक्त कराना चाहते हैं उनका भी वाणी ही है. ब्रह्मवाद से संग्रह. हाउ डिड आई गिव यू? समास व्यास विधिना. समास इन शॉर्ट आल्सो आई टोल्ड यू. समटाइम्स सी वन श्लोका, टू श्लोका, भक्ति के, ज्ञान के, वैराग्य के, जगत के मिथ्यात्व के, जीव के मिथ्यात्व के, पंचकोश के मिथ्यात्व के, एक एक श्लोक में ही पाठ पढ़ाया गया. दिस कॉल्ड समास पद्धति. एंड थ्रू वेरियस स्टोरीज सेम थिंग इज टोल्ड इन एन एक्सपांडेड मैनर Vyasa Paddhati. Is it not? Like any of the story you take, the Ambarish Upakhyanam, Ajamila Upakhyanam, all of them are the Vyasa Paddhati, told the thing about only one Samasa Vishaya. That be a devotee of Bhagavan, take his name, you are saved. That's it. पर उसको फिर व्यास पद्धति से बता, उस व्यास पद्धति में कहानियों के साथ साथ ही ये साधना का विघ्न क्या है, कैसे निकालना, इवन दोज आल्सो आर एक्सप्लेन इन समास पद्धति तत्वमसि इट इज टोल्ड हो गया. Now in the Vyasa Paddhati, like in Vakya Vritti, how in those 54 shlokas, Shankara Bhagavan explained to us how to understand Tattvam Asi. So true that Atmanam Chet Vijaniyat Ayamasmiti Purusha Kimichan Kasyava Heto. This is one shloka of Bradaranyaka. On one that shloka, 300 shlokas वाला एक पूरा टेक्स्ट ही हमारे विद्यारण्य मुनि ने लिख दिया. It's called Vyasa Paddhati. So in the Samasa Paddhati, the statement of fact is told. In the Vyasa Paddhati, it is explained, its logics are given, its authority of the Shastra is told, examples are given, how to accomplish that also told, what are the obstacles that may arise, how to conquer them. This is called Vyasa Paddhati. तो समास व्यास दोनों मैंने बताया. गीता, एवरी ऑफ आवर शास्त्रास आर समास एंड व्यास पद्धति. क्लुप्त रूप से बताते हैं शुरू में, देन एक्सपैंड करके फिर कंक्लूड करते हैं. सम अदर प्लेसेस दे कीप ऑन एक्सप्लेनिंग टुवर्ड द एंड तस्मात्, देयरफॉर wherever the tasmat comes, that is samasa. Before that, whatever is said is the vyasa. Tasmat asaktah satadam karyam karma samacharo asakto hyasaran karma paramapnodi purusha कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिमास्तिदा. दिस इज थर्ड चैप्टर कर्मयोग का बताकर सारांश. एग्जाम्पल इज जनक. आस्तिदा जनकादयः. सो टू गीता तस्मात् शास्त्रं प्रमाणं ते. सो टू तस्मात् ओम इति उदाहृत्य यदिना 17 चैप्टर. तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु मामनुस्मर युध्य च. So these are all came. Some tasmat, yasmat, some other places. Ksharamati-toham, aksharadavijottamaha, tasmat arata, lokecha vedicha, pratitaha purushottamaha iti. That sentence is called samasa. Explanation is vyasa. Samasa vyasa vidina. And this knowledge, devanam api durgamaha. Why? I told you, they are all busy in their bhoga. They have worked so hard in the earth for these enjoyments. When they are given to us, their mind will long only for enjoying it. It's not available for this one. Therefore, while listening to all my teachings, especially Upasanas, you can use them to reach to Devadi Loka. You may go Devadi Loka and have Devalokadi Bhoga, but this jnana which is given a mukti is not available to you. Therefore, certainly Bhagavan is ending Uddhavji, bypass that thoughts of going to Devaloka for Uttama Sukhas. They all also are temporary. They are not permanent. You have to be coming back from their throne when the Punya is over. But this is not like that. Therefore, seek this only. So, Devanamapi Durgamaha means, idea is don't go through any other path for any achievement other than what is taught to you about the reaching of me as born as human being. Clubbing with the upper shloka, we said. हो गया. Thereafter, few more shlokas, Bhagavan says, Abhikshna te gaditam jnanam. Te jnanam gaditam. Gadanam means speaking. So I gave you this jnanam. And how many times? Abhikshna. Not once. Many times. Many times. Many times. Till you get into the complete understanding of it. See, in that kala only to Uddhavji also, listening to this knowledge, after that remembering it is sort of that Bhagavan has to repeatedly tell him. In the same way, please remember, the incapacities of mana buddhi are such good knowledges are not completely, quickly, permanently registered or convinced about. Only one thing in spirituality, never forget, that is repetition, repetition, repetition. Entire Yoga Shastra talks about Abhyasena tu Kaunteya or Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam Tannirodha. Karma Yoga, Abhyas. Ashtanga Yoga, Abhyas. Bhakti Yoga, Abhyasa. Is it not Jnana Yoga, Abhyas? What happened? Everybody is going away? Is somebody deleting others? Skype? Somebody speak, those who are there. Jyoti Garu? Gupta? Okay, now you are there intact. So, yeah, they may be traveling or something must be, है ना. मेरे को क्या है ना, मुझे कभी कभी लोग बंद कर देते हैं और दे डोंट नो हाउ टू ऑपरेट, कुछ होता है ऐसा. एनीवे सो हाँ, मैं तो जिंदा हूँ ना. या थैंक यू. हाँ, सो दिस थिंग इन शास्त्र आध्यात्मिकता क्या है ना, अभीक्ष्णशः गदितम. Bhagavan himself, out of love and patience, repeatedly when he gave this jnanam about Tattva Chintanam, jnanam about Bhakti and Sharanagati, many places jnanam about Yoga Sadhana, jnanam about the values, jnanam about how we have to live, the Varnashrama Dharma. See, if you really have the good memory power, of all powerful memory, Mano, from chapter 1 onward this time, everything if you remember and see, you can see कि every topic is explained at least 7-8 times. कोई कोई तो 10-12 बार बताए. And we don't know that इतने बार बताए. That shows we forget. Therefore, the need of repeatedly telling. भूल जाता है हमारा मन और कहीं फंस जाता है. We are not Maha yogis that we developed the Shuddha Sattva Guna, Ekagrata, pure from everything, and invoked Bhagavad Kripa for that Medha Shakti, that एक बार सुन लिया, photographic memory, everything is remembered. नहीं होता. So one thing is कि memory power of the listeners is not so great. They tend to forget. Therefore, they are to be told repeatedly. Second, subject itself is so prominent and important that we should not feel that we have not conveyed it completely. Therefore, gurus repeatedly say till they are satisfied. Because the beauty of the subject, greatness of the subject, because it's mukti giving subject. इसलिए अभीक्ष्ण सा बता. तीसरी बात क्या है? इट इज देयर लव एंड कंसर्न. इज इट नॉट? लाइक द चाइल्ड सेज, मम्मा आप कितने बार बोलते हो, आई विल टेक केयर ऑफ नो. बट हर कंसर्न लव फॉर द चाइल्ड. बेटा केयरफुल रहना, टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना, इधर उधर मत घूमना, अननेसेसरी मत खाना, तबीयत खराब नहीं रखना, नहीं करना. When the child is sent to hostel anywhere, mother says, how many times you tell? No, you have the prema of the mother. इन द सेम वे गुरुओं का भगवान का इतना प्रेम जीवों में कि दे वांट टू सी दैट वी आर आउट ऑफ दिस कंफ्यूजन, आउट ऑफ द delusion, out of misunderstandings, out of ignorances, enter into the royal path of correct comprehension and understanding about the purpose of life and walk in that marga. Therefore, out of their love, they repeat, out of the glory of the importance of the subject, they repeat, and we tend to forget. Not only that, we will again continue to go back to our old life of bondage. उससे भी बचाने के लिए हमको अभीक्ष्णशः ते गदितम, ज्ञानम गदितम. तो आई गिव यू द ज्ञानम. अगेन डोंट बी कंफ्यूज. व्हाट इज द ज्ञानम? परमात्मा को ही पाना है, इस कन्विक्शन को. और परमात्मा को पाने के लिए तत्व चिंतन वाली बातें लॉर्ड ही स्पोक इन 28th chapter. In this chapter, sadhana is in and through everything and being see me only, see me only, see me only. That's the latest thing. Refuse to accept the reality of any nama rupa other than as Bhagavan. Logics we already told you so many times. Every rupa nama has its substratum. That substratum is one without second. That is Paramatma. Surprisingly, that Paramatma substratum is unborn, undying, unmodifying. and yet on him the born, modifying, dying world of Rupa Nama are projected. That is called as power of Maya. Don't listen to the Maya and take the multiplicity as real. Catch the Bhagavan only, who is one without second. Don't allow the Maya to become powerful. Therefore, by accepting Paramatma as one without second in everything, reject the Maya which projects and makes real the multiplicity, makes us bound through Ragadvesha, Shatru-mitra Adi. This is called Jnana. ये आपको मैं बार 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 बताया, वो भी विस्पष्टम, with all the spashtata possible of the bhasha, of the presentation. So to yukti mata, and not compelled you sentimentally, emotionally, nor blackmailed you. With yukti only I told you, with all logics. शास्त्र के आधार पर बताया, युक्तियों से बताया, उपमान या उदाहरण भी दिया. विस्पष्टम युक्ति मत, स्पष्ट रूप से भी बताया मैंने, युक्ति भी सारे बताई, युक्ति यूज करके बताया. So my job almost is done. I love you. I want you to be liberated. Whether or not sadhana to be done, every jnanam I gave you repeatedly, spashta roop se, with answering all your queries. Vispashtam yuktimato. Now my final word as if. What is that? Etad vijnaya. Having experienced or practiced this sadhana, purushaha, any purusharthi purusha, ucheta, he gets liberated from all bondages. And what is the bondage? Samshaya only. So by the removal of the samshaya, he gets freed from the bandhana. Samshaya and bandhana are same. What is the samshaya? The Paramatma is the only reality that is in haste or vague. Therefore, the Jagat projected, taken as real, got bound in that. So, yeah, Nashta Samshaya means what? The doubtless experience of Paramatma. Direct experience it's called. Aparoksha Anubhuti. है ना? संशय चले जाते हैं तो अपरोक्ष अनुभूति का हम अधिकार पाते हैं, अपरोक्ष अनुभूति हो जाता है, सो संशय नहीं रहेगा. So without samshaya, that is called direct experience, he gains, and that naturally liberates from the ignorances of bondages, etc. Therefore, etad vijnaya purushaha nashta samshaya bhutva sarva anarthat bandhanat muccheta. See, अब देखो हमारा दिमाग कितना तमोगुण में होता है, कितना रजोगुण में, बयासनेस में होता है, that the best of the thing is given, yet it doesn't register. ना, that's what the same thing we said 15 minutes back. मुझे लाइफ में भी इतने बार अनुभव हुआ, out of so much love and concern, we try to help people, they doubt us only. अब ये माया, अब क्या कर सकते हैं? अब मैं तब उस समय what is the consolation to me? कि such great rishis, munis, yogis, gurus, avatharas, themselves through Shastra wanted to help the people. The people have not trusted them only. हम किस खेत के मूली गाजर है? Yet we have to do it. That is the beauty of life. Like when Adi Shankara came, Gurudev came, when they did work, it's not that they were welcomed in a red carpet and all received. No, they were arrows hit at them. People were questioning, doubting. Even now, how many people are so honestly working, but they get all persecutions, doubts, questions. They know it. This is how like every patient doubts the doctor about his medication, about his qualification. Big doubt is what? Why the doctor is getting all tests done? ये सारे डॉक्टर लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि इतना टेस्ट करा करा के सारे पैसे खा लेते हैं और बोलते कुछ नहीं है और मर गए. We have doubt on them. Why will they do? एक आध करते होंगे, सब थोड़ी. See that the science only developed that paddhati of testing for diagnosing the diseases. And to exact disease, exact medicine given, then you are saved. But we doubt, बोर हमको सारा टेस्ट करा रहे. It is always, it's Bhagavan given only. When you get tested and the disease is ruled out by saying negative, you are the one happy. Else what? टेस्ट तो करा ही नहीं पैसे बचाने को, पर हमेशा कुछ भी दर्द होगा, ये कुछ तो है, कुछ तो है, यू ओनली सफर। मेडिसिन वी डोंट ट्रस्ट। इसे तो डॉक्टर का बेचारा, अरे माता पिता को ट्रस्ट नहीं कर रहे, गुरु को नहीं कर रहे, अब की करा, भगवान तो करते ही नहीं। बट डिड भगवान स्टॉप हिज सर्विस लव? डिड द गुरु स्टॉप हिज गाइडेंस? डिड द पेरेंट्स स्टॉप देयर लव एंड हेल्पिंग? होता ही इस तरह जिनके हृदय में ऐसे मातृभाव है, वात्सल्य भाव कहते हैं, दे गो ऑन हेल्पिंग whether others understand, accept or not. But the world will not immediately accept you when you are trying to help with them. That's the general thing. Why I told all that? Here also, when Bhagavan says, having known and practiced this knowledge, the Purusha, having transcended all doubts or ignorances, gets liberated. And yet, we don't take it up. But the Shastras won't stop telling us. See, Adhyatma Ramayana is the most beautiful example for it. Now we are in Ayodhya Kandam, 4th Sarga. How many times the Tattva Vicharana, Tattva Jnana is given to us? See that? 6-7 बार ऑलरेडी हो गया, 2 सर्ग में, 2 स्कंद में, 2 कांडों में ही. अब today again you will see in the Purajana Upakhyanā that Vamadeva Brahmana coming and telling to all the Puravasins that the Ram hai Sakshat Narayana and the Sita is Mahalakshmi Dev, and Bhagavan Rama is not first time. All earlier avatars he tells to the Purajanas. And so spashta that subject to make us understand Sri Rama is none other than Parabrahma. Again and again throughout the Ramayana you see, I believe 30, 40, 50 times तो आता होगा तत्व चिंतन, भगवान साक्षात परब्रह्म ही है. Why so many times? Not to allow us to miss it. But still we believing our own mind, है ना, whose nature is only doubting, we keep on doubting. The funniest Maya is क्या है ना, जिसने एक्सपेरिमेंट नहीं किया, फल नहीं देखा, वो डाउट करते हैं, तो थोड़ा उसका अर्थ है. But you have experimented, you got positive benefit, still you doubt. Like, which is the class where you came and did not receive some knowledge or inspiration or strengthening of knowledge? हर क्लास में हमको फायदा ही फायदा हो रहा है, पर फिर भी कभी कभी डाउट आ जाता है और कहीं चले जाते हैं, छोड़ देते हैं. अब दिस इज बट पावरफुल मोह एंड माया. It's a very funny thing, you know, it's so tough to conquer it. जो भी हो, these spiritual things given to the Rishi and Mani Guru, we have no other option to trust them and practice them and get benefit. Therefore, etad vijnaya naraha muccheta nashta samshayaha abhikshashah te gaditam vispashtam jnanam yuktimato. Here, abhikshashasте gaditam jnanam vispashta yuktimato etad vijnaya purushah nashta samshayaha bhutva muccheta. He gets freed from all doubts. Because you have aparoksha anubhuti ho jayega usse. And the doubting Thomas always perishes. But the one who has got experience or Shraddha, which just next step is Sharanagati, and then the experience, he also is freed or liberated. Samshayatma vinashyati. So, abhikshnashate gaditam jnanam vispashta yuktimat. Etad vijnaya muccheta purusha nashta samshaya. And this is about the entire 11th skandha, from where Krishna Bhagavan started teaching to Uddhavji. Okay? Then right from beginning and also in between toward the end also, Uddhavji went on asking questions. To every question, dil khol ke dildar Bhagavan ne sara answer uttar diye. That's what he says in the next mantra. Pachesa suviviktam tava prashnam maya itadapi dharayet sanatanam brahma guhyam param brahma adhigacchati. See? Tava prashnam maya suviviktam. Your questions, not only I gave knowledge from my side, while I was giving knowledge, you had your own doubts, questions you asked. That helped me also to understand what sort of questions come from the listeners when a subject is developed, and to each of those queries of you, as honestly inquisitiveness के साथ जिज्ञासा से आप उत्तर पाने के लिए हमको पूछा, so much concern के साथ exhaustively I have answered every of your question. Every of your doubt is dissolved, query is answered. Suviviktam. Sushtu viviktam. Viviktam means explained. Su means beautifully. Tava prashnam. All your prashnas and the latest one. Hey Bhagavan, doing this yoga charya is very tough because we're all in Dehabhimana. Can you tell the easiest way of liberation? Also tell that easily only. Don't make it complicated. Bhagavan made it so. Here in everything and being, you just see me. Till that bhava becomes dhrudha in you. Ho gayo. The Prashna also was very beautiful and valid, representing all sincere seekers but not very capable. You representing all asked me. तो मैं थोड़ी कम था, मैंने भी आपको आराम का आंसर दिया. I gave you many sadhanas in the beginning of this 29th chapter. But as I was concluding, 3, 4, 5, 6 श्लोकों में didn't he say among all sadhanas, this is the best, this is the summary of all sadhanas. Today only we saw 2 shlokas. This is the essence of all Vedas. This is the essence of all the Brahmavadins. This is the essence of all the experienced people. ये सब कर करके कौन सा साधना मैंने बताया? मद भावम यावत. Do the sadhana of having the bhava that every rupa nama is me only. This is called as tava prashnam suviviktam. That question also is so clearly, completely, sweetly and simply answered. Etadapi dharayet. So the entire 11th skandha dharana also you do. But specially the 11th skandha 29th chapter का final जो काम ने आप उसका आप धारणा करो. Dharayet means what? Dharana. You hold on to that knowledge in you. Don't forget it. Dharana. Dharayet means पकड़ के रखना उस ज्ञान को. छोड़ने मत देना. See, we have to feel it. यार भगवत गीता पढ़ रहा हूँ कि ये ज्ञान टिके रहे मेरे अंदर. ऐसा आशा होना चाहिए. जाने दो. We just we are so funny and careless. Knowledge we forget, but we don't care it only. जाने दो, कल फिर जाएंगे. स्वामी जी फिर बोलेंगे, फिर से हम भूल जाएंगे. One day we should think it. यार out of 100 things, यदि 5 चीज तो याद रहे. Then you make your notes, you repeatedly you look at them. Then the knowledge is ours. And finally, for you or me, if the vidya is only in the pustakam, it is not going to help. From that, it should come to the mastakam. From the mastakam to the hrudayam. From the hrudayam through practice, through hands and legs. Sadhana se siddhi milti hai. So, Bhagavan says here, so viviktam tava prashnam maya. By me, your every prashna is valued, respected, answered. Like in the morning also, Purva Pakshis, no prashna, Bhagavan is taking lesser. He is fully acknowledging, valuing, clarifying also. Is it not? कितना बढ़िया हम लास्ट 3-4 दिन से पढ़ रहे हैं. आई डोंट नो वेदर यू आर गेटिंग दैट रसा और कंफ्यूजन. मैं तो थरोली एंजॉय कर रहा हूँ. हाउ हिज प्रश्नास वर आंसर्ड बाय द ग्रेट सिद्धांति. Whether it is the importance of Grastha-ashrama or importance of other 3 ashramas, or the position of the karma, position of the vidya in giving moksha, how long the samuchaya is allowed, where it is not allowed, how beautiful it is. So viviktam. And our problem is we never studied so many times, therefore it appears to be new, not understandable, difficult. But soak yourself from now onwards only in the Shastra, not only Shravana here, Adhyanam at home. Definitely then it will give that understanding and memory. Beautiful. Bhashyakara's love there. He respected the prashnas, he answered. I'm going to patna parta, you have to engross in that. I mean, this is the way. See, पहले दुनिया में फंसे रहते हैं. धीरे धीरे भगवान के उपासना में फंसना है. That takes us to गुरु. गुरु में फंसना है कुछ साल. देन ही टीचेस शास्त्र, शास्त्र में फंसना है कुछ साल, शास्त्र का तत्व सिद्धांत रूप से समझ में आता है, उसके साधना में फंसना है, वो जाकर अनुभव में ले देता है। अब अनुभव में गए तो बाकी सारे फंसाव से बाहर आ जाते हैं, देयर इज नो बॉन्डेज। दिस इज स्टेप बाय स्टेप, वी आर नाउ लॉस्ट इन द वर्ल्ड। थोड़ा उपासना करो एक आध जन्म, देन ही सेंड्स गुरु। अगर ऑलरेडी गॉट द गुरु, गुरु उपदेश में अब फंसना, गुरु के सेवा में, गुरु के प्रति भक्ति में, वो भी खत्म हो गया आपका, देन द शास्त्र के ज्ञान में पूरा डूबना है, सुनना भी और टू स्टडी आल्सो, देन ऑल ऑफ दैट शुड गिव अस द एसेंस एज वाज सेड इन द अर्लियर श्लोकास। हैविंग born as human being, you have to discover the Paramatma who is Satyam and Amritam. Once that is got, then start doing that. वो भी फंसना ही है साधना, वो जाकर इट विल गिव अनुभवम। व्हेन अनुभव कम्स, यू आर लिबरेटेड फ्रॉम ऑल बॉन्डेजेस वंस फॉर ऑल। सो विविक्तम तव प्रश्नम मया by me etadapi dharayet, and this also the latest one, that see me only in everything, refuse to accept anything other than or independent of God. You know, Ashva, Chandala, Go, Khara, everyone is Bhagavad Rupa, सबको प्रणाम करो। कितना बढ़िया था वो 6-7 श्लोक वाला पोर्शन। ये तदपि धारयेत, अपि means also in sometimes, अपि means must, ये तदपि मतलब इसी को आप याद रखो, सबसे आसान है, अभी लेटेस्ट बताया है और सारा साधनाओं का सार है। अदर थिंग्स आल्सो रिमेंबर, बट इसको जरूर। Then what will be the result to you if you do the dharana of this upayas or sadhanas I gave and you have practiced? Result is Sanatanam Brahma Guhyam Param Brahma Adhigachati. Sanatanam, eternal, Brahma Guhyam, secret of the Vedas, essence of the Vedas. What is that? Param Brahma. What happens? Adhigachati. You reach to it as your own self. जो सनातन है, जो ब्रह्मगुह्यम है, ब्रह्मगुह्य मीन्स सीक्रेटली हिडन बिहाइंड द वैदिक मंत्रास वेदास, दैट पर ब्रह्म अधिगच्छति, यू एक्सपीरियंस इट। वेद का रहस्य, वेद सार, सनातन पर ब्रह्म जो है उसका आपको अनुभव मिलेगा इफ यू डू द धारणा ऑफ व्हाट इज taught in the entire Bhagavatam, at least in the 11th skandam or the 28th chapter or 29th chapter. In the 29 also, the last topic of saying me in everything, doing pranam, doing seva, loving all, forgiving. Don't see anybody other than God as God. This is what. If you do that, ब्रह्म गुह्य जो सनातन पर ब्रह्म है उसका अनुभव मिल जाएगा आपको। This is how Bhagavan says. Now he gives a encouragement to those who speak on Bhagavatadi Shastra. Wonderful shloka and very encouraging and inspiring. Very inspiring. And a high level of Bhagavata, भगवान के लिए कर रहे हैं, हम हमको भगवान क्या दे ना दे, it is in his hands. Why should we worry? We are reveling. So anta sukhaya. जिंदगी में एक बात सीखना. What the Tulsidas ji said, and how all the rishis munis either gave the lectures on Shastra or have written the Shastra, they have done it only for one purpose of anta sukhaya. Either अंदर सुख को पाने के लिए, ऑलरेडी जिन्होंने पाया उस अंतः सुख को व्यक्त करने के लिए. Other than that, they have no personal results expected, nor they are worried, concerned as to how many people use it or misuse it or never use it or don't care. मेरे को क्या है, मैं अपने सुख के लिए किया, उसमें मेरी तृप्ति हो गई, मेरा तरन हो गया. I don't know whether, like Krishna gave Gita, whether Vyasa will write it, whether people in the future study or not. Krishna anta sukhaya, हो गया उनका काम वहां. Like a doctor, very happy. Diagnosed, prescription given, cares are told, hanta sukho. Whether the patient follows or not, even following whether medicine worked or not, he will leave this doctor and go to other doctor. How if there's no end to that samsara? I am fulfilled in my doing my dharma. स्वांत सुख के लिए हमें जीवन आध्यात्मिक वाला जीने से ना फिर कोई टेंशन एंग्जाइटी ये मैं हमारे लिए पार्ट है, not for you. Like when I am talking to you, if my attention is on you, who is coming, not coming, regular, not regular, it's a samsara to me. But if I focus on my own self, am I enjoying or not? Every word, every shloka, am I trying my best to explain it? So anta sukha, I am fulfilled in that only. Clear? Here also, Bhagavan telling to a speaker of Bhagavata, these are the things he will be given to encourage. What he says, see, ya etan mama bhakteshu sampradadhyat supushkalam tasya aham brahmadayasya dadami atmanam atmana. So, yaha, whoever he may be, etat means this entire Bhagavatam, 11th Skandham because of Mukti Skandham, especially the 28, 29 chapters and the latest portion also, Mama Bhakteshu Sampradadhyat, gives to my bhaktas. How to give? It is such a hint given to all Bhagavata Kathakarar Acharyas. The word itself is so complete. Sam Pradadhyat Su Pushkalam. Dadyat is to give. Pradadyat, give it the best of intention and ability. Pradadyat, present it so beautiful that it is caught by them. Supushkalam, without sparing any efforts, without any exhaustion or tiredness. पूरा उनको भरपूर अपने दिल से शास्त्र का हर एक पद को आप लेकर एक्सप्लेन करो. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सुपुष्कलम सम्यक प्रदद्यात. उसमें क्वांटिटेटिवली एवरीथिंग पढ़ाना, क्वालिटेटिवली पूरा एक्सप्लेन करना, इंटेंशनली ये उनको समझ में आना चाहिए इस भाव से कहना. इज इट संप्रदद्यात सुपुष्कलम. सुपुष्कलम मीन्स there are many speakers and naturally when the audience are not serious they also feel कि अब इनको सुनने का ही नहीं, मैं भी थोड़ा ऊपर ऊपर करके जाता हूँ. But if the audience also are very encouraging, matured, wanting to learn, speaker also is very learned and want to convey, that Jugalbandi becomes so sweet, so beautiful it is. And in many days, I feel that in our class. Many days, I can say 80-90%, even some more than that. That our satsangs become really supushkalam because you come on time, listen attentively, and I try my best. I am not saying I am best, but trying my best. Every word of the bhashya or this, trying to explain. That is our fulfillment. So whoever they may be to my devotees when they give this Bhagavata Jnanam, Samyak Pradadyat, with respectfully, reverentially, value to Bhagavan Krishna, value to Bhagavata, value to Bhagavata Acharyas, value to the theme of Bhagavatam, keeping all in mind, and it must be useful to that person. They should listen, understand, and get out of their bandhanam. In this way, all this put together is Samyak Pradadyat. So Pushkalam is continuously, constantly, relentlessly, exhaustively. In this Pushkalam, many people have done many Bhagavata Saptaha. That's called Pushkalata. Pushkalatva. एक बार दो बार करके भी कोई छोड़ दी. There are people in Tamil Nadu, Kerala and all, Bhagavata Saptaha, some of them have done even 1,000 times. 1,000 times Bhagavad Saptaha. They are Mahatmas. एक जगह हो गया और एक जगह और एक जगह, महीने में तो होते ही हैं उनके. अब साल में 24 हो गए, 20 साल 30 साल करते जाते हैं. 108 some people keep as target. In the beginning I was thinking of, but then मेरे को डर लगा I can do it or not in this life with all the inner and outer issues, problem, tension, worry. जो हुआ सो हुआ. But we have done 3 English Bhagavats, Hindi Bhagavad सप्ताह हो गए. One thing now completely we are doing in this. Then Telugu के 2 हो गए. तो I have done my 6 Bhagavad सप्ताह. हिंदी के 3, तेलुगु के 2, इंग्लिश का 1 going on now. Pushkalam, so Pushkalam. Some people take up only Bhagavad, they are Bhagavata Acharya, Bhagavatkar, bas, उनका जन्म उसमें, because everybody cannot speak every शास्त्र. भगवान सबको भी सब देते ही नहीं. टाइम कहाँ है, मनुष्य का अल्पायु है. So in that Pushkalata, he adding the love, adding the concern. अब क्या क्या हो सकता है सब ऐड करो. In Pushkalata, we can also say organizing Bhagavad Saptaha in such a big way, the variety of festivities, everything are done. That is our total Bhagavatas, Pushkala Pradhanam. But in 11th Skandha, the Pushkala Pradhanata is explaining thoroughly the Siddhanta of Atma Tattva as well as Sadhana as well as Tayariya, everything. उसको अच्छी तरह बताए. Not superficially ऊपर. Whoever does it, कि tasya, to that person. Now he is titled by the Lord. What? Brahmadayasya. That person is giving Brahma only to all people. Because Bhagavatam is Jagat Krishna Sarupam. Krishna is Brahma Sarupam. Tasya Brahmadayasya aham dadami. I give it to him. Give to him what? Atmanam Atmana. वाह वाह वाह, इससे बढ़कर क्या चाहिए. भगवान कहते हैं उनको तो मैं अपने आप दे देता हूं. He will not give himself to the Radhika ji or the Ashta Patnis or Ashtasakhi or 16,000 Patni or many other his friends are there. हाँ हाँ हाँ, मैं तो अपने आप उस वक्ता को देता हूं जो संप्रदद्यात् सुपुष्कलम exhaustively gives this Bhagavata to my devotees. Mama Bhaktish. See, beautiful. And you are all bhaktas coming regularly. We are trying our best. भगवान की गिनती में हमारा आज 0.00001% तो होगा ना. नहीं होगा तो कोई गल नहीं, उनकी इच्छा है. तस्य अहम ब्रह्मदायस्य ददामि आत्मानम आत्मना. I give myself to that person. Abba. The meaning of that is what? I will be in his vasha, or my swarupa he will experience as his own swarupa. Then in the next slokas, Bhagavan talks about the listeners and students, those who daily light this jnana of Bhagavata Jnana Jyoti in their life. Day by day, all their impurities of Maya, Mana, Vikara, taking Rupanama Jagat as Satya, all the impurities keep on going away in that place. They will start feeling, seeing, thinking, experiencing Kevala Paramatma. That will be told in the subsequent shlokas. We will see them tomorrow. Having seen this, tomorrow Bhagavan himself asks Uddhava, have you heard? Have you understood? Shukadevji gives one or two shlokas of commentary to fill up the gap between Mike's transferred from Lord Krishna to Uddhava. Then Uddhavaji in few shlokas with so many tears in eyes joyfully extends all those gratitudes and all, एक बढ़िया सा portion. Then toward the end, the Falashruti of this entire Jnana Khanda of the 11th Skandha is told. So tomorrow and day after, 2 days we'll take to conclude this 29th Sarga chapter. Then in the 30th one, the story part of the Yadavas fighting with each other. Everyone dies, even Lord Krishna leaves his body. All that will come. But that's a part of story. होता रहता है. But the most important thing which gives us mukti, the Adhyatmic sadhana part, is dealt in this 11th skandha exhaustively, especially in last 3-4 chapters. Thank you for giving me a chance to discuss along with you. Sarvam Krishnarpanamom Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Krishna Chandra Bhagavana ki Jai. Thank you, friends. Om Sri Krishna. Yes, let us do our Adhyatma Ramayanam.